passive income for influencers and creators. Let's get into it. Hey guys, I'm Nina Zeta with Sidewalker Daily. We love talking about all things influencer marketing, social media strategy, pitching to brands, all that good stuff, and helping the creators you monetize and build a sustainable business. So today, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening in on the podcast, I want to dive into passive income ideas for you guys. Now, let me go ahead and preface, because if you've been on my channel before, you know I'm a little bit of a tough love type of gal. I don't really love to hear people talk about passive income, like this concept of make money while you sleep. I don't know. There's just something that rubs me the wrong way about that. I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business owner, and I just know how hard like everything is. Like people will be like, build a course. I'm like, do you know how hard that is? Like everything takes a lot of time and work. And that's why here at Sidewalker, we like to be clear about the realistic expectations of time that it takes things to get up and running. So I will be sharing some really good ideas for you guys if you are looking for passive income as a creator or an influencer. But please note my disclaimer that you still have to do the work and all the things that go into it. Now, I think one of the things, I can't start this video without talking about YouTube, right? Because for so many of us, we love creating content, we are on this thing, and then we get paid by the ad revenue we make on YouTube. YouTube monetization is probably the best out of all social media so far because they're super generous with their revenue split with creators, right? It's not like some pool or some bonus structure that you have like a limited amount. If your video kills it and there's ads that are played on your channel, YouTube splits that ad revenue with you. So to say that having a YouTube channel is a way to generate passive income, yes, if you already love making content, if you already feel like you have something to share, you can be consistent on this platform. YouTube does help you generate, like we get a really nice chunk of change every month just for doing the things that we would do anyways. Teach you guys creators how to work with brands, how to land paid brand deals, all that good stuff. Oh, and speaking of landing paid brand deals, before I go into my next, that is of interest to you, come to my next live free training. I host them all the time. You can click the link below. People come to this training, their minds are blown. It is free, it is live, and it is a lot of fun and super valuable. So I'll leave the link below so you can register to that. Now, similarly with this whole like be a YouTuber, maybe you are like, I don't like camera. I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to do YouTube. Well, some of my bloggers, they are killing it on their blog through different like affiliates that they have on their blog, because again, similarly to YouTube and Google, which owns YouTube, but like blog, a lot of it is SEO search-based content. So when you have content that is valuable, but also highly searchable and people are interested in this, it generates traffic, whether on YouTube or on Google. And you're able to ideally generate income from the links that you're putting within your blog. That could be maybe an affiliate link. Like I said, I have a creator that I work with that she's like, oh yeah, I make a killing on this blog article I wrote like 2 years ago, but it ranks super high on Google. And I am like getting monthly big chunks of change just from that link, that affiliate link. She loves blogging. She's going to blog anyways. So if as a blogger, you end up reaching a certain level of traffic, yes, you could put in certain systems in place, to ideally monetize your blog in that way. Now, we talked briefly about affiliates on the blog. Of course, you can do affiliates anywhere. I'm telling you, like my verdict on affiliates is, I don't know. I get so like, sometimes I see, oh my gosh, you don't make anything from this. And then I literally got on a call the other day with some creators and she was telling me she makes over 6 figures in affiliates for one brand. She was like, all my other affiliates suck, but this one brand, I make a ton. So it blew my mind, and she's a YouTuber, and I guess, by just promoting her affiliate in the videos and the links below in different areas of her website, a lot of people sign up to this product that she is recommending. So there is something to be said about affiliates. Similarly, like the like to know it platforms, reward styles, things of this nature. A lot of influencers do get into this. Is this going to be, a huge bread maker for you? I don't know. I would like to know. Let me know in the comments below if you've made money from like to know it and if you're getting commissions off your sales. Similarly, Amazon storefront. We did a few videos this month or last month maybe on Amazon storefront. I'm sure there are creators that are killing it there too. I think it really comes down to where you invest your time in, because again, time is limited unless you have an assistant that can support you. But if you don't, it's limited. So all these ideas I'm going to share with you guys, they're all great. Just pick a few, pick one, pick two, focus on that. If you're trying to do everything, it's going to become overwhelming and then it's hard to do everything well. It's better just to focus. Now, we mentioned course creation. Let's talk about creating stuff in general, right? Whether it be a course or a book or a digital product or, I don't know, a filter or an actual product. The reason I'm saying like I'm clumping all these together as a passive income source is because it takes time to build. There's building time that goes into it. Again, the longer your course and the more valuable course, the more time. People often talk about like course creation as if it's easy. I'm like, our Pitching to Brands master course took us so long to make because it's like literally like 20 hours now. It's super intense in terms of curriculum and building it. And again, that's like a main course for us. But then we have other courses on our site, right? Like our Instagram Reels Bootcamp or a negotiation course or maybe a niche course. And those courses, yes, they took time for us to make, but they're sitting there on our site and we do get sales from them. So it obviously depends. Like, are you in the course business or are you just kind of creating them as a additional revenue stream, as that passive stream? Again, these could be things, whether it be the course, the book, you know, the ebook or whatever I was saying, like something, some sort of digital knowledge that you wanted to sell. There's that upfront work to do, and then you have to actually sell it monthly. But that goes with anything. Same with your affiliates. You have to promote them. So let's just go into it knowing that we're going to have to like sell our things, but they are a great way to earn passive income on the side. I have a few photographers that are uploading their photos and their content onto stock content sites, stock photography sites, and they're getting paid that way. Again, that's a passive income opportunity for them because they're just uploading it to these sites and getting paid when someone decides to license it. So again, depends on if that's something that you'd be interested in, but people are doing that. And this goes for video licensing, stock footage, all that sort of stuff. Anyways, I'm clumping them all into one because this is like the licensing. For my influencers, I heard, you know, again, because I talk to creators all the time. One girl was recently telling me that every year she gets a really nice check from a brand that she licensed her content to, but she licensed it to them yearly. So every year they come back knocking on the door and they're like, we'd like to renew our license. So there is a path. For her, this is totally passive income because she's getting the fee on the renewal, right? So she's not saying, here, have my content forever. She's like, yep, you get it for a year and every year it renews. So you can decide to keep it or not. And if you want to keep it, you got to pay. And that is a beautiful example of passive income because she obviously already did the upfront work in shooting it and editing it and creating it for them. And now they want to renew the license. So renewing licenses in general is very advantageous for creators, but once you get your foot in the door and you're able to get in, that's why it's so important with your contracts that you look at things like duration, because you don't want to just give something. Potentially you have an opportunity to work with your brand partners in a capacity that requires them to renew. Now, I didn't mention this. I kind of talked about it earlier when I said like YouTube, I think is like the chef's kiss when it comes to paying creators. But there are so many funds right now, the Pinterest fund, the TikTok creator fund, the Instagram Reels bonuses. Again, you're making the content anyways. You're already posting Reels. Why not get paid doing so? Beautiful example of passive income. I had a Pinterest creator that was making a killing from the Pinterest fund. We're talking in the 4 figures. Same with my Instagram Reels, right? These are creators that are already posting Reels all the time. So now they're just getting rewarded to do so. So it, you know, it all does add up. I think those ways are really interesting because you're already creating the content, may as well get paid for it. You know, it's obviously different than something like creating a course or a book or a membership or something of that nature. Just to wrap up, whatever you do, whichever path you choose for your passive income, do it with excellence. Don't pick all of these ideas, choose a few, nail down in them, and really perfect your flow. Test it, retest, get some data so you can make good decisions. And if something isn't working for you, it's okay to let it go and try something else. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this, what passive income streams you already have as a creator. Let me know below. I've heard some creators tell me they have Etsy shops. Some of them are like, oh yeah, we're like investing in the, you know, in the stock market. Of course, there's like so many other ways to talk about want passive income. But I'm curious, what are you guys currently doing? The streams that I shared with you, is there one in particular, or is there something that you're looking to try? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. Like this video, and I will see you in the next video or episode if you're listening on our podcast, Influencer Confidential.